Hi, I'm Sam, and today I will be showing you some of the key points which you should check on your vehicle as we come into the cold winter months. The first and most important point of any car is the tyres. This is what makes contact with the road after all. Make sure to check for any cracks on the tyre wall, as this can be detrimental whilst driving. And also keep a steady eye on the tyre tread itself. The best way to check this is with a 20p coin. The legal limit for tyre tread is 1.6mm, and the border on the 20p coin is roughly 2mm. To check, simply place in between each tyre tread, and if the tyre itself is higher than the border on the 20p, you're okay. Whilst on the topic of tyres, make sure that you keep on top of the tyre pressure itself. As we enter the cold winter months, tyres are prone to losing between 1 to 2 psi every 10 degrees dropped. To keep on top, simply check this every fortnight or so, which is really easy to do. And if you do find that you are losing pressure, simply invest in a small air compressor, which can be plugged in and done on the side of the road, in the driveway, or wherever is safe. Another thing to consider whilst on the topic of tyres is fitting winter tyres to your vehicle. Winter tyres are far superior over summer tyres throughout the winter months, as they provide more grip throughout the wet and snowy conditions. In fact, some countries have even made it compulsory to fit winter tyres. I'll leave a link in the description below on where you can go to get yours fitted. Next up is fluids. It's really important to keep on top of all of your vehicle's fluids, such as a windscreen wiper washer for instance. As we enter the cold winter months, this means salty roads. Salty roads means caked windscreen. Caked windscreen means reduced visibility, which ultimately means that you're going to be using that more. So make sure that it's full and that you add some diluted antifreeze, as this will prevent any problems. Another great thing to check is the engine oil. This is really easy to do. Simply remove the dipstick and there'll be an indication on whether you need to add more or not. And lastly, coolant. This is really important. Make sure that you have enough coolant, as this regulates the temperature within the engine and protects it from any drastic temperature changes. Because if you don't, there's likely to be cracks in the engine, and that means costly repair bills. So it's easier to keep on top of the fluids. Right then, windscreen wipers. It's really important that you keep on top of these too, as approximately 20% of road collisions are due to poor visibility. In order to assess the condition, simply put the windscreen wipers into a service mode, as most modern cars now require this. Once into the service position, you can simply check the rubber to see if there's any gaps or cracks within it. Also check for any rust, and make sure that they're not smearing the windscreen, as this is a core indication that you'll need to replace the windscreen wipers. Another top tip when going into the cold winter months to stop the windscreen wipers from freezing to the windscreen is to add some rubbing alcohol. This will save you some time when you're in a rush in the morning. As the days get shorter, it's pivotal that you make sure that all of your lights are working. A simple remedy is to do a 360 walk with all of your lights turned on to see if they are all working and that none of the bulbs are blown. Test your high beam, brake lights and fog lights, as it's pivotal that not only you can see, but other road users can see you too through the tough conditions. Another tip is to make sure that the headlight casing itself is clean, as the winter roads can easily mess these up, reducing visibility. Now, this next part always sounds a little bit drastic, but it's ever so important. Make sure that you have enough supplies within your car in case you do break down, as it's not a pleasant experience. Make sure that you have a warm winter jacket, a high vis, maybe a portable battery charger to charge your phone, some food, a warning triangle, maybe a snow shovel in case of some heavy snow. It's always good to be over-prepared than under-prepared. That now concludes our winter safety video. We hope this has been helpful, and as always, if you have any further questions, please leave a comment down below and we will be happy to answer them.